It's time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Philadelphia. It's the Cowboys and the Eagles. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
We're just a stone's throw from the Delaware River. We've got some water to contend with ourselves. A steady rain falling at Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl. And we've got a classic in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Oh. The scoreboard says goose eggs right now, but we might be changing that momentarily. The offense with the football in the red zone. Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he's brought down. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dalvin Cook, a touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Cowboys have struck first in this NFC title game. So a very good start, but don't go get those Super Bowl T-shirts left. Still the early going here.
I wonder if they're even printing them at this stage of the game, right? Do you wait a little longer before you say which one you're going to do? Good advice, Brandon. Make sure you know there's a lot of game left, but a good start.
This defense very much with their backs against the wall now. Let's see how they defend this first and goal from the 2. Swift is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Going deep for Hopkins. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. DeAndre Hopkins, 67 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, they're big play.
This defense backed up now as they're looking at a first and goal just inside the 10. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's Hurts to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
Here we go.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On second and goal, Hurts. And it's a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we...
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 87 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there.
So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter.
Ready.
Throwing is Hurts. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 30. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
We have a red zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
A touchdown and an extra point would tie this game late. What can this defense do now that their opponents are in the red zone? On first down, Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
On second down, Swift. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Ready, break.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset.
Let's go now.
They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Third and goal here. A big play brewing in this NFC title game. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three assess where we are. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. They find some open field here. There he goes left side. He's at the 30, 10, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Throwing here, Prescott. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in, and it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling it. All right, you didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Eagles offense sent to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, they are going back to the Super Bowl as we sign off and say goodnight, everybody.